Good morning, class. Fawn, Kathy, Natalie. Welcome to today's class. Last week we learned about orders of operation, and so today we'll be learning how to solve two-step equations. So if I have a simple equation, 5x plus 20 equals 35, the first thing that we want to do in this case is to identify the variable. Now, can someone tell me what a variable is? Yes, Natalie.
A variable is something you're solving for.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. A variable that represents different varying values. So can someone tell me in this equation what that variable is? Fall.
The variable is the letter x.
X. That is correct. So x in this case will be what we are solving for, the variable. Now if we go into our second step, our two steps in solving this equation, we're going to simplify by doing opposite operations. So in this case, we want to get x by itself. That way we determine what the value is. So first we want to get rid of this plus 20. So can anyone tell me what the opposite of plus is? Adding is. Subtracting, correct. So what we want to do is subtract 20. And so 20 minus 20 is 0, which means that it's going to cancel out. And remember, one of our rules is going to be doing the same thing on both sides. When we subtracted 20 on the left side of the equal sign, we also want to do it on the right side. So can someone tell me what 35 minus 20 is?
15.
15, correct. So then our next step is going to bring down this 5x equals 15. So we already did the first step of the two-step equation. Our second step now is to multiply or divide. So when we have 5 times x, how do we get rid of this 5? Can anyone tell me? Yes, Natalie.
You divide.
Divide by 5, exactly. So if we divide by 5, will that give us a 0, or what value will we be getting?
1.
1, yes. So it'll be 1x. What do we want to remember?
You do the same thing to both sides.
Yes. So 15 divided by 5 is what, class?
3.
Yes. And so another rule we do want to remember is to leave out coefficient of 1. Why? Because when we say that 1x equals 3, it's the same thing as x equals 3 because there is only 1x. Now our last, most important step is to check our solution. Make sure that it is right. So what we're going to do is plug in this x equals 3 into this equation. So with that, we're going to do 5x plus 20 equals 35. And we're going to plug this x into here. So it'll be 5 times 3, which I represent in these parentheses, plus 20 equals 35. Now last week we learned about PEMDAS, the order of operations. Can someone tell me what PEMDAS stands for? Fong?
Parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, and subtract.
Correct, that's awesome. So the first thing we're going to do is parentheses. As you can see here, nothing is here, so exponents, no exponents are shown. Is there multiplication? Yes. 5 times 3. Can someone tell me what that is?
15.
Yes, correct, Natalie. So 15, I'm going to bring down this plus 20 equals 35. Now there's no division. Is there addition?
Yes.
Yes. So what is 15 plus 20?
35.
35. And then we see that there's no subtraction. So here we get that 35 equals 35, verifying that x does equal 3. Math is fun and math is great.
Math is fun and math is great.
So come on, let's celebrate.
So come on, let's celebrate.
Solve for variable in 2 steps.
Solve for a variable in 2 steps.
First we'll add or subtract.
First we'll add or subtract.
Second we'll multiply or divide.
Second we'll multiply or divide.
Depends on opposite operations.
Depends on opposite operations.
Remember to do the same on both sides.
Remember to do the same on both sides.
Then we'll have our solution.
Then we'll have our solution.
In order to have it verified,
In order to have it verified,
we'll plug it back into the equation.
we'll plug it back into the equation.
Math is fun and math is great.
Math is fun and math is great.
So come on, let's yell, hooray!
Come on, let's yell, hooray!
Hooray! Thank you, class. See you time.